Now I will attempt the modification of this door control module, meaning that I will have to add this TLE chip to the board, because it has only one, but which controls the mirror adjustment, and you need the second one to be able to control the folding of the folding motor. I can see I have here a donor, which is a Seat Leon motherboard, and it has two of them. Let me just try to focus somehow. Okay, you can see it. So these are the two integrated circuits and the two SMD capacitors, which I will be reusing also. Prior to heating this entire area, I would remove these electrolytic capacitors to avoid blowing them in my face because of the heat. And the best way I found to dismantle this, because you have to separate these two pieces, this black piece where is the electronic board, is to use toothpicks and wedge these tabs, 6 tabs closed, open, sorry, and take it apart. Yeah, so yeah, should be fun. So I inserted 5 toothpicks, and the 5th one I will attempt with my fingernail somehow and pry it up, or without, maybe, I don't know, just push it upward, try to, yeah, and just falls apart like this. Now we are good. So this is the board. You're supposed to pull it out, and it should come out pretty easily, or maybe push the pins with something. Yeah, and that's it. As you can see, here is the missing chip. So the integrated circuit plus this SMD capacitor. So this is covered with this varnish. You will have to scrape off this varnish in order to be able to solder the new donor circuit. So I will try to scrape it off with an X-Acto knife, clean it up with a solder wick and some flux. Yeah, should be straightforward. I will be using my microscope in order to do this. So let's go. Okay, let's start the hot air station. I put it around 350 with plenty of airflow. I put some flux on the pins. I will start heating it, and when it starts moving, then I gently lift it up, because otherwise you can damage the component. I don't care about the motherboard anymore, but I don't want to bend any pins. I will just put it around 350. Okay, let's start heating it. Good. Should I put I will clean it up later. Maybe I should put some Kapton tape. Oh, who knows? I don't know. Let me just see how it goes. Okay, when it's ready, the capacitor, the second circuit, okay, and the capacitor. Good. That's it. Good. Now, as you can see here, here is the first IC. Let me just try to focus. Yeah, so this is the first one, the TLE 6208 -3 or 3B, depending on how new the new one are with 3B. Now we need to clean these pads from all the goo that has on them, and yeah, I will try to do this as gently as I can with this X-Acto knife and scrape off this shit, and I will clean it off also with the solder wick, just to be sure the pads are in the best possible way to favor the soldering process. Okay, the ones for the capacitor 2. I avoid scraping the traces because don't want to damage them. Okay, it should be. Let me just. Okay, should be good. Good. So let me just take the new integrated circuit and see how this looks. Okay. So this one goes like this. The pinout should be the same. So as you see, the IC has an indentation which represents pin number 1. So this one. So the orientation of pin number 1 should be the same like this one. So pin number 1 goes to the SMD capacitor, so this should be installed the same way. And also this should be ground. So yeah, ground, according to the datasheet, I will look it up, should be these pins, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pin 8. And I think this should be 9. Yeah. Let me clean it up a little bit. Okay, I have installed the extraction tip, which is slightly larger to have more heating capacity. So I'll use solder wick to clean up the pads. Just try it this way. Okay. Let the wick do its job like so. Absorb the the solder together with this shit that it's on the board. I hope, yeah. Okay, so I'm able to scrape this off with the tip of the of the iron, like so. Good. Because if I don't clean them, I will have a hard time soldering the new circuit in place. Just remove the excess. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Now it needs just a alcohol cleaning, and we're ready to go. Okay, let me just take my tip, my Q-tip, and clean this off. So the pads are clean as a whistle. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I realized that my recording stopped during the soldering process, so this is the other side, the passenger side of the I already put in place. It's not yet soldered on. I just need to tack one pin, and then I'm safe with the others. Okay, should be good. Now, to put in place the small SMD capacitor. Okay. Sticks to the tweezers. Okay. Just a second. Okay, now we need to do the modification of the wiring harness between the mirror and the door control module. So we need to add two wires from this 12 pin, T12 pin, T12 1 and 3 pins to the T29 pins 16, which is, as you can see it here, they are numbered. So we have the top 1, 9, 8, 10, and here 21, 20, 29. So pin 26 will be this one. So I take this wire, like this wire with the pin, insert it here in the pin, in the pin 1, and here pin 16. But before you do that, you need to unclip this plastic tab with a flat screwdriver. You pry up this, I cannot do it with one hand, but you pry up this one, and then you insert the pin and you close it, and it's that easy. And here you see, here we have a pink or magenta closing, blocking tab here inside. And how you do this one, you take a flat screwdriver and you insert it here and push it to the side, and now it's flush, and this way you can insert the pin. Without this you cannot insert it here. And after you insert the 2 pins, you push it back from this side. You push this pink blocking tab back to its place, so the pins cannot, anyway, they cannot, you cannot pull them out once you push them in, because as you see, let me just focus here. You see, it has 2 small tabs which engage inside, so you cannot, once they click, you cannot push it out, pull it out. Yeah. Now I open this plastic tab, and this is the first pin. You insert it all the way. Okay, it's in. And the second one, in the same way, is the third pin, and it's harder with one hand. And that's it. And after you push them in, you put this back, and that's it. 1 and 3. So pin 1 goes into the 16 position, and 3 to the 26th. I will do it with this off camera. Now it's ready. I insert them here and here. I push back the pink tab. I will use this felt tape to cover this up, and we install the motor. Now I install back the door control module using these 3 T23 big screws, and now we insert the harness in the, like this. You push it, and that's it. Now I install back the door control module using these 3 T23 big screws, and now we insert the harness in the, like this. You push it, and that's it. Okay, now the fun part begins, where I will be coding the CCM. So we have to enable this folding mirror option functionality. So how do I do that? I will use this KW1281 test exe with these parameter lines to read the address. So you need to modify these addresses, on all the 3 addresses on the driver door, and all of these 3 addresses on the passenger door. So what will happen here, in my instance, I already read the address of the passenger door, so 12319, and I got the value of 155. So how do you enable this? Well, you see here 155 in binary is 1001 1011, and you need to enable this bit. So what do? You write, for example, in Windows calculator in programmer mode this binary number, and you will see that it's 159. So with this command line, I will link the description, a link to this program in the description. So I will write this value 159 in all 3 addresses. So I don't know why are they 3, but maybe for redundancy, but that's how it is. So I will pause now and write the command line. So with the ignition on, of course, you write this. So on the COM2 I have this old result diagnostic cable, which is a pass-through cable. It's a dumb cable. 9600 is the baud rate, 46 is the channel, the comfort module, the CCM. Write EEPROM to this address, the value 159, and press enter. Okay, so the value in hex 9F, which is 159, has been written. To double check, just read again the same address, memory address. So now it's 159. Repeat this for all the 6 addresses if you are coding both passenger and driver door, but of course you do. And that's it. Now all you need to do is to reassemble the 2 motors, left and right, put everything back together, put the new joystick in, and enjoy your new folding mirrors. Congratulations for watching this very long 2-part video, but it was also a lot of work, so for me it was worthwhile. I like working on my car, especially on the rarer options that this certainly is, so it gives me a lot of enjoyment. Hope for you too. I also put in the description below the list of things which need to be done in order to have this modification, so it's easier to track and have on hand. Thank you very much for watching, and all the best. Bye.